Hi, this is One I Wrote, One I Love, where every Sunday I will read a poem that I wrote and a poem that I love. This week from the lovely Old Market dressing room in Brighton. And it's Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day. And here's two poems about motherhood, mothering, mothers. And this is mine, and it's called Problem Is I'm Still Really Fucking Great at Being a Horse, which is true. It's from Lobster, and it's for anyone that feels like motherhood just goes by so fast. It took me 9 months to get used to being pregnant, and then my body changed again. And it took me another year to get used to carrying a baby on my body. Then the baby learned to walk and run and wanted to play games. And it took me 2 years to become comfortable at peekaboo in public, pouring pretend tea to teddies, pretending to be a horse. Oh, how I galloped for hours and hours and hours and hours around the living room. And then the games changed again. And it took me a year to become expert at ball pits and puddle jumps, then daisy chains and loom bands, then climbing frames and diving into swimming pools, then talking dolls and stringing beads. And just as I got good at those, the games changed again, to building avatars, then castles on computers out of blocks. And just as I finished my pixelated house, your avatar moved on. And I cannot keep up. My body in these games, how quickly it all changes. And now it's music and sleepovers and can you run us into town please? And I love to see you happy and I'll run you in of course. It's just sometimes I get a little sad how no one gives a shit that I'm still really fucking great at being a horse. So that was from Lobster, and yeah, that's for anyone who has developed really good skills and they're now not needed. So this one is the one that I love, and I found it today, and it's by Fatimah Asghar, and it's called Smell is the Last Memory to Go. And this is for anyone who has lost their mother, which I imagine must be really, just really shit. So I'm very sorry, and this poem is for you. Smell is the last memory to go. On my block, a gate. On my block, a tree smelling of citrus and jasmine that knocks me back into the arms of my dead mother. I ask Ross, how can a tree be both jasmine and orange? On my block, my neighbours put up gates and stare, don't like to share. On my block, a tree I can't see but can smell. A tree that can't be both but is. On my block, my mother's skirt twirls and all I smell is her ghost. Perfume on my block, a fallen orange smashed into sidewalk. Its blood pulped on asphalt on my block. Jordan hands me a jasmine. By the time I get home, all its petals are gone. So that was One I Wrote, One I Love, and the one I wrote was from Lobster, and it's called Problem Is I'm Still Really Fucking Great at Being a Horse, and the one that I love is called Smell is the Last Memory to Go, and it's by Fatimah Asghar. And I will see you next week for some more poems that I wrote and poems that I love. Bye.